We live. Let's see. I guess we're live. I don't know. Maybe I'll start with backgrounds. What's the backgrounds? Do we have? Anyways, I was live yesterday morning. I showed you guys outside. Well, not morning. I woke up at 1 o'clock around that time, and I went outside, went live, and then came back. Went to check on my friend to see if she had messaged me back because I told her she wanted to call me, and um, she didn't respond. So I went on Facebook and I went on her mom's Facebook, and that's where the posts were, and that's why I didn't know for a whole year because she never posted anything. She was sick for a year, not even a year. She found out last January, and she passed away at 1 o'clock yesterday. And it went quick. Like I never expected it. I expected to be able to go see her yet. So I've been a little bit overwhelmed, and I've just been catching up on my housework and doing my dishes and stuff like that. So I haven't really been doing anything that I normally do. I'm not in my normal mindset right now. My mind is not clear right now to be doing readings. My friend just passed away, my good friend. And I posted yesterday on Facebook a note saying that I need a friend to call me. Um, I need some of my friends to reach out to me or my family, and they did. My family reached out to me. A couple of friends reached out to me, um, and thank you for that. Um, but I'm calling these people, and I'm talking to these people, and I'm using my phone still. And I got JB calling me nonstop. Like, you don't call me. You're a super fan. I don't need your energy right now, JB. Okay, I don't mean to offend you or anything, but if you were trying to be there for me, I thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. But that's not what I meant. I didn't mean like YouTubers call me right now. Like I need support from YouTubers. I needed support from my actual friends, and that's what I put on Facebook. Anyways, and if you need anything, JB, I'm not in the right mindset or my heart space or don't have enough compassion for anybody um, right now, especially people that have not really been there to help me, just to be there to kind of poke at me. So not really up for that, JB. I'm not really up for dealing with you, and I don't mean to be rude. And I, I know that you appreciate my honesty. So you know, sorry, JB. It's not always about you. Sometimes it's about other people. And I tried to have you support me one day when I was trying to tell the story. We know how that went. It went south because something that I was saying triggered you, and it was about my life. It was nothing to do with you, and you started being like it was took it personal. So I cannot do that kind of stuff with you, JB. Okay. I've been trying to out my water. Um, but yeah, JB, you cannot help me right now when I just lost a good friend. Not in the state of mood to argue with anybody or be annoyed. So, anyways, welcome everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know my friend is already on the other side. Like she's gone. She's gone from this earth now, and it's still shocked. I'm still in shock. Like I'm still really in shock. She was a really good friend. She's a friend that I met in the really hard times of my life. Like we had a real spiritual and emotional trauma bond that we were healing together. You know, like we met in a woman's shelter years ago, and she was there, and we became like soul sisters. You know, so we didn't always talk, and she kept this away from me because she knew it would affect me. She knew it would affect me. She's a Pisces. She has a lot of like thought and compassion for other people. and she hides her pain too. Like she hid all of it, everything. Yeah, she put on a smile and acted like she looked really good too. Like she didn't look like she was close to the end. Like I was FaceTiming with her, so I'm so thankful that I got to have that time. And I really, was really trying to get down there. Then I got sick. The day after that, I talked to her. I got sick, and then I can't go see her from sick. So I was like, okay. So I thought I'd call to message her and talk to her. And then we got a snowstorm, but she didn't respond to me anymore. So she must have been too weak to respond. The day that she talked to me, she told me that when they give her the medication, she starts getting weak and passes out. So I didn't click in my head what she meant by that, but she meant to say it in a way that wouldn't hurt my heart, you know. So, but I really wish that circumstances would have been different. I would have been able to go visit her more often, even like had a vehicle or had more money or didn't have like such a hard time my own self. Like when you want to heal people, want to help people heal, you need to go places, you need to go visit them. It's so hard not with the car, not with the car. Like if the government actually had something like that where people can go like me can go and you get a vehicle from the government and you can go help people like that are needing you like that, and it doesn't have to do with like, oh, this town, that town, it should be all over. A lot of people need emotional and spiritual healing, and that's what I do because I'm healing myself as I'm doing that. So that's my purpose. And like I know this now. I wish I'd known it when I was a lot younger because I would have had more confidence in myself because like my astrology chart explains like what what my gifts are, like what my strong gifts are, what my like north node and what's your like what I'm meant to do. And what when you have like Chiron, the planet Chiron, we learned in infant school about planets, but we never learned about like what their energy was that they carried. Every planet carries energy, and depending on where the moon is, that's how it affects that planet. However close it is to the moon, because the moon has emotions, right? It makes people emotional when you're full moon. We just had a full moon in Gemini, which means that there's going to be a lot of Geminis talking right now, and they're going to be speaking their truth. But um, what I was going to say is that I have Chiron in my first house, which is about your first house, which is Aries, is your first house, which is fire, which is your spirit. You're born with the spirit. God puts a spirit in your body and you're born, right? You're here. So it starts with a spirit and ends with a spirit, right? So like your where your chart is, like it doesn't matter. Like there's certain areas that you can be better at being, you know, a gift for someone. Like healing pain. That's what Aries, or I mean Aries, Chiron does. The planet Chiron is healing, healing energy. It's Chiron, and I have Aries. I have Chiron and Aries in my chart, and I'm a Gemini, so I can bring out. Sometimes I'm the catalyst. Sometimes I bring out like but people feel comfortable talking and about when I share my stories, and then they can relate and they can talk about it and stuff, and that's where healing starts, because once you start talking about it, that's when your healing can start. Because once the wound is open, don't close it again. Just heal it from then on. Start healing it. Talk about it a lot, because sometimes talking about it will get it off your chest and will get it off your soul, like from that you're feeling the pain from the things that you're not healed from. I was since September. You've been here since September? Hello, welcome. But yeah, So since I know that, I never knew that all this time, but I always had a feeling that I could help people. Like I just felt like I could help them, like that energy where you like, if you just open up to me, I can help you. Um, so that's where I'm going. I'm going to be a spiritual counselor. That's what I'm doing. That's what my plan is. Spiritual healer, counselor, whatever, life coach, whatever you want to call it. I don't even have a name for it. You woke up sneezing. Well, bless you. Bless you, brother. Brother from another mama. I'm glad to see you here. But yeah, I just need a couple days off, just off my channels because like I just need to like put my brain back on properly right now. I am not like this is not just like somebody I've helped in my life or somebody that I've done a reading for or somebody that I've talked to on here or that knows me from here. This is someone I met, was in physical contact with. She even reminded me of our memories that we created together. And that's why it's important for people to actually do stuff, physical things together with each other to create memories because when it's the end, that's all you got is the memories, right? So she reminded me that we went to the park, the Ojibwe Park in Windsor. She lived right by there. And then I remembered like when she said that, and then we did that when we were at the shelter together. We took I took her and my son, and we went to the Ojibwe Park, and we seen deers, and it was started to rain like that. You know that soft rain, that warm soft rain makes you feel like a shower. Well, that's kind of rain that was that day. It was like a tropical rain, in the forest, and we were running to our car and in the rain, and then we saw deers, and that's one of our memories. And then when I went there to visit about 4 years ago, I went down to Windsor to visit her when I first started oh no, it was about 6 years ago. Well, it was about probably a year after I started my journey on YouTube, my other channel, Love 111. I went down there and she was living at her mom's by Ojibwe Park at the time. And she was living in a trailer outside of her mom's house. And we hung in there in the trailer, we told stories, and then we went back to the park and we went for another walk in the park. And that's kind of our memories together. And then also, we went to the beach in Windsor. You love the rain like that. My mist. Yeah, me too. Hey, Willance, how's it going? You got it. JB Ranch. Yeah, JB Ranch. That's who called me. Like when I was literally, I had to like ignore the phone call because I was using my phone. Like you can't just tell me what you need from me. You have to try to call me. Like we're not that close. Like seriously, we're not that close for you to cross that boundary like that. Like it's not in my best interest to answer the phone from JB. Like I haven't answered the phone. Like he was saying, like it's a two-way street. Like when like no, I'm not. What for? Like what do I want to call you for, JB? How are you gonna help me right now? You just annoy me, and then I would become like my lower self again, and I don't want that. Anyways, I want to talk about JB because he just annoys me, and I send him all the love and all that, and kindness and and shit and whatever. And if you actually needed something from me, like want something advice, then ask me. Send me a fucking message and ask me what you need, like advice wise. Other than that, I don't know what you want from me, JB. So, and you can't help me. So I appreciate that. That's you thought that you could, but you can't. Yes, she'll always be in our hearts, and I'm glad that I got to share her with you guys and let her know that she knows that she's loved all over. Like I told her that that I talked about her on my channel, and I wish that, years when I first started my channel, I wanted her to come up and live with me. And her mom had her kids at the time, and and she wanted to come live with me, and until she, was back on her feet and stuff, and she didn't want to leave her kids, and I can understand that, and I never bothered her again about it. That's one thing I will never, be upset with someone, if they choose like to, because something kids, like, your kids are always first. I respect everybody for that. But yeah, it wasn't meant to be like that. So, and then, at least she got to spend those years with her kids. I figure, I figured also like, everything would go quicker with my channel and stuff, and then I could help her get on her feet like that, and have her kids in her house and by herself with the kids and all that. Didn't work out like that, but at least she does have family that love her and took care of her kids, and took care of her at the end, and um so she's okay. And they were all there when it happened. So that is a good thing that it didn't happen when they went home. So I really don't know how it works in those places, but I don't think I want to know. I don't think I could handle even going to those places. I would have probably felt all that and that negative energy in there, and I probably would have been sick. What is that? My cat must have bit me. She must have bit me. How's Lance today? And Milena Sales, welcome. Yeah, and about soon I need somebody to help me update all my shit on my computer. It needs to be like updated to Windows or whatever that shit is, and I ran out of support for Windows 10, and so now a lot of things on my YouTube or on my computer is not working. Yeah, there she is, my little beast. My little beast. There she goes back on that. She likes that spot right there. I made my little cozy spot there. I wanted to just like declutter. Like I just need to get rid of stuff. Like I am in that mood. I just want to get rid of stuff. Like everything's bothering me around me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that too much stuff around me. It's like I don't know. It's just I can't do anything because too much stuff around me. And if I go and put all the stuff in that room again, like all the crafting stuff and all the sewing stuff, and put it all in that room again, then all of a sudden I'm going to get a call that somebody wants to move in with me, and then it's going to be like fuck, and then I'm going to have to do. Sorry, I had to swear, but then it'll be like I'll have to do all that work again. Yeah, she is a sweet baby, my little phoenix. Let you guys see it properly. When you do phoenix, you my phoenix baby. So I scrubbed my bathroom and it's still not making me happy. And like I wanted to make my bathroom at least my comfy zone so I don't like dread having a bath every time. My other princess. But anyways, I cleaned this stuff. I put vinegar, baking soda on this floor, and it is not coming clean. Look, like this is the kind of floor that I got. And the window's worse. Like I had to like stand on the window to like open it, to have enough strength to open it. This tub, I just scrubbed it too with vinegar and baking soda. But look, this is nasty. This is like the tub is like losing its like paint and stuff. Like, and and look at this wall stuff. Like, it's disgusting, and this is how I have to live. And I've already asked the landlords, and there's mold behind that. And you see that the black? It's mold. When there was like all open here, And then the last supers had a crackhead freaking from the building had to come and freaking fix this. So all he did is cover up the mold, and now the mold is in the walls and it's sealed out of the tub, but it's not right. This isn't right. That we have to, that our rent, they don't, they don't care that, we don't, that they shouldn't up our rent, right? They don't care about that unless they're fixing things, right? Can we hold the rent back? I need to look at my landlord tenant act stuff because those are really, really old windows. Like this thing pulls right out. This thing right here pulls right out of the wall. So yeah, this is I just wanted to show it on my channel because I have a platform. I'm going to use it. But yeah, this is all mold too, I think. I don't know. Looks like something like that. But yeah, this is nasty. But we have to, like, I had to, like, it's all broken. This isn't even locked. It's all broken. Can't move this window. Yeah. So yeah, I'm exposing this place. So, and then when I did finally get a new floor, they had somebody very special come in here and not fix the floor properly. This happened immediately after, and there's like a space that's why it went down. It's just this one and that one. I've already mentioned that too. I'm not complaining. I'm just being honest about it. Yep. And that light up there makes the bulbs like the bulbs are hot, so it does touch the thing, and I don't know, the thing that has like, I don't know, things that could start fire. Yep. He's my princess. I'm the princess. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. Geez, so I need to find some stuff she likes to eat. She wants pumpkin. She's supposed to like pumpkin because pumpkin's good for you. You're supposed to like pumpkin. I think she's probably one of those fancy feast kind of girls. Fancy feast, are you? You fancy? The other one, she'll eat everything. Phoenix, she'll eat everything. Yeah, where's she going now? I don't know where Phoenix is. Oh, and I also, did I show you guys I fixed my angel yesterday? Well, no, the night before yesterday. I fixed this angel here. I found it on the side of the road one year, and it's like one of those Christmas angels. I think it's the zodiac sign Sagittarius. It's the gold, like that, amber, I think, or something. But anyways, I made this little dress for her. I made it for her, and so I made this before for her. But anyways, the one where her wings fell off, and I had to put the glue dye back on, and she had broken before, and she like broke her head. And I have the piece. I was gonna glue that back on, but I haven't found it yet. So I just wrapped that around her face, like that. And then I put this little Christmas ball on her hand, and I glued it on. But all she is a Christmas angel like that, like one of those plastic ones. But she is ceramic up here. And she is wearing like a dress underneath it. But I thought this would look very cute like this. So I made her a dress. And what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to put it on like that, like glue it on or something. And then the puffy sleeves, I made those too. Yeah, I'm proud of the angel, and I fixed her for Christmas. So there's my Christmas decoration, you guys. There it is. And here I got her teacup or whatever. Here's a Christmas cup. And here's a little heart. Yeah, she's got her. And I have this thing with, I don't know why, but I have this thing with these railroad ties, railroad nails. I mean, not railroad ties. What are you doing? Are you girls playing? You girls playing? Sage, Phoenix. Phoenix is right there. That won't come off. It's stuck on the other side, so it won't move the fabric. I want to make them like a cat tree house. I want to make them cat tree house. Thanks, Will. Yeah, there's Phoenix. There's Tate. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Hmm? Hi, pretty. Hi. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. My babies. Oh, my so cute baby. You're so cutie. You're just a cutie. Oh, there you too. I love you too. You holding my hand? Are you holding Mama's hand? Okay, I'm yours. I'm yours. I'm yours. I'm yours. Yeah, I just need a little time to myself and to fix up my house again. I'm working on it, and then I'll be back to normal, doing normal stuff. But I really got to do some work in this room. Really gotta. I all those things I don't need, like all those too many bowls. So I'm trying to sell some stuff, but I'm not good at selling things. Also got a bike still for sale. Yeah, plants. Plants as usual. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here and saying hi. And I appreciate everybody that's come to say hi on my YouTube, all my YouTube friends. And like my cat, he's kind of, which he's kind of looks like mine. Aw, yeah, those Bengal cats are special for sure. They are. They have their own little personality. I think that's amazing too. Like every types of animal have their own little personality. But cutest personality for a dog is like the Huskies. I think the Huskies are the most dramatic dogs I've ever met. Don't touch me. Like that. Like a person like, don't touch me. Oh my god, don't touch me. That's how a husky acts, like for real. And even if they're only like half husky or mixed, they still do it too. Like my son's dog is like mixed. You definitely have to treat her like a baby. Like you have to be sweet with her, pet her gently. And my son always picked her up and carry her places. Like she wasn't very big. She's not very big, so he gets to just pick her up and carry her. She never did gain weight like my dog did, but I'm not gonna get my own dog again because it's just too much for me, especially in an apartment. I never planned on that last one, but I was gonna just go with one I had before, and I'm not gonna do that again. And I'm sticking with my kitty cats. That's it, my two kitty cats. I don't need no more. But if like somebody came and lived with me or whatever, and they had a cat, well, of course I'm gonna allow them to have their freaking cat, right? Because animals will get along. They always learn to get along, and so yeah, if somebody did come and live with me and they had a cat, well, of course they could still come and live with me if they had a cat. They just have to like take care of the cat. I'm not taking care of it. That's all. Um. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming to say hi. I'm gonna go and have a bath now that I did that nice job in the bathroom and have a nice salt bath, baking soda bath, and just like my body relax in it. Let go of all that full moon energy that we just had, full moon in Gemini. It's a lot in my brain. Like my brain a couple days ago was like, felt like it was gonna explode. And then yeah, when I got that sickness, whatever it was, I don't know. It's like where my brain felt like it was gonna explode, and then my whole body hurt. And a lot of that was my compassion that I was feeling, my empathy and stuff I was feeling for my friend. I know that, but it was like literally taking physical energy from me, like worrying about her, and not worrying like that, but like wishing there was like something that somebody could have done, right? Anyways, you know what pisses me off, and I left a nice comment on this fucking video or whatever I saw, or this page thing, this whatever thing that I saw. It said that dandelions cure cancer, and then have all these bots in the comments saying, "Oh yeah, I survived cancer. The doctor gave me a day to live, and then I took and then I started taking um, dandelions, and then I lived." Like really, 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 the algorithm has to push that to you when you just lost a friend that had cancer. If that was Windsor too. It was the thing was at Windsor. Yeah, there was like a doctor, whatever. Where? If there was, then I think he would have saved Jocelyn. Wouldn't he have? That's what I left in the comment. Said yeah, that's where my friend was from, and yeah, she just passed away from cancer. Well, there you go. Where were you to save her? If you can save somebody from cancer, well, then why don't you do it instead of just making posts about it and fake? Like these people are all bots or bought. They all got like $5 or whatever to leave a comment. If they are real people, they got paid to leave fake comments like that. And like if there was a friggin' if the dandelions, if there was a like somebody that had created a cure and like made it like available, whether it does if whether it would cure, you'd still need it to like make it into a medicine and so that they could get the amount that they needed. You couldn't just eat the dandelions and all of a sudden the next day you're gonna be better. Like nothing works like that. Like that had to be like like I don't know, magic involved, like real dark magic involved for that to happen like that, right? So naturally nobody can be cured in a freaking day, not even with the right medicine. Like that kind of post, I reported the post too. Like that is just like a ridiculous post. And then doing it to it's just people take advantage of what they hear, what they see, and then they use it to their advantage to make their posts, to make their videos. I never do that shit. If I wanted to respond to like every video that I saw that was pissing me off, like I could have a full-time YouTube channel. But yeah, then I would just bring more negative energy into my life, and I don't want that. So, and people need to stop that. Stop spreading crap and spread the stuff that actually would help people to heal and get an answer before it's too late. Like that's just like a punch in the face for some people. It's like, oh, it's like almost seems almost personal. It's like someone knew you just lost somebody or losing someone and then just say that to just egg you on or something. Always spread love and kindness. That's right. Exactly. Those are not work like that. Exactly. Yeah, maybe dandelions are beautiful and awesome and healthy for you. But if they actually cured the cancer in one day, like they make you cancer if they were prepared properly, but most people don't know how to use any of that stuff. And it's natural and it grows free and they want you to pay for it. So, like, for you to know anything about what they're saying. So I don't believe that because like if there was really truly practicing people doing that, They should also be giving it to people that want to still be here and have too much life to live, especially ones that have like children that they need to be here for. I'll be fine, Will. I've made it through so much already. It just becomes starting to become a cycle. Like, there's days where I question what my whole life even means. Because, like, the dreams that I had I did not get. So sometimes I guess we don't get to choose our our ego does not get to choose our path, but our spirit does. And I guess my ego wanted all that, you know, the husband, the kids, the good life, you know, the happy life, work together, build strong family. I always wanted that. I always wanted to go like have a farm, milk cows, but never happened. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I started a new path, but some days I question it because there's not a lot of people that are open to doing the right thing in their life. And then when it's too late, then they wonder why they didn't. I don't want to live with regret. I want to live in the present, but I want to start enjoying my life more. Like I've been in grief mode for like probably over 10 years or more. Yeah, I've been in grief mode for a long time. And then eventually I realized that there's nobody that's going to come in and magically counsel me and him bring me back to like myself unless I do it and learn what upsets me, what hurts me, how to look for the red flags in people and all that stuff. And then I started doing that. Hey, way up, dude. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, sometimes I guess I just need to talk. Like I've had so many dreams. Like the guys that I've been with, like I put all of my energy into it, and each one of them, it took something very serious that I couldn't just like let slide. Like that was totally against my beliefs. Each time they would do things that were totally against what I would even want to be with someone like that. They don't do it right away. And by the time you realize what they're doing, you're pretty hooked on them, right? So that's how they get you. But yeah, gotta learn about love, unless like people that still very much near ego, they need to have their heart broken a little more yet. And it's sad that we have to have a heart broken to learn to let go of the ego. Like it's sad that people have to like have their ego crushed before they can truly open their heart. Yeah. Well, you have a good night, Will. What do you want me to do? Way up, dude. I have no vehicle. I'm stuck here. I have enough money to pay for my rent and my cable and maybe get myself some cigarettes and then coffee and creamer, and then that's it. Then I get to be stuck for the month. So unless you want to come pick me up and go and take me on a tour, I'd actually like to go to my friend's celebration of life. You know, she just passed away and she's only 43. So yeah, I am rethinking my life again. Oh, wandering gone 62. Hello. We're all chosen to show others, but who shows off dramatic things? Yeah. No, it's not free. I just said internet or whatever. I get cable. I don't watch it. I only use the internet. You do both or what? I don't watch TV. I already watch enough YouTube. I don't need to watch TV. I'm not a TV watcher. I never was. I'm a doer. I like to create things. I like to be with people that like to have adventure. Go do something adventurous but safe, like, you know what I mean, not outrageous. What's on the internet? My work. That's what's on the internet. So I work. Even when I'm not doing my own channels, I'm still working. Yesterday, I was, even when I wasn't like live on my channels, I still was in my spiritual channel deleting all the old videos of readings because nobody needs to watch them after like a year since they don't even count for your hours. Then I'm going to delete the old ones so that when people do get to watch my videos, they don't get suggested the old ones, so that my views don't never go up. You know, a lot of people, a lot of times YouTube will just suggest oldest videos that you have to people, that even if they're watching your videos that might be so far back that you were so crappy at that time, and then that's not going to get anybody to your channel anyway. So or maybe you just improved since then and you don't want their videos. They're like, nah, ew, they make you cringe or whatever, right? um then you actually get monetized eventually. So if you're trying to get monetized, don't keep old videos on your channel. Delete them, because you know YouTube will just suggest the old motherfucking videos from like 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Because I know this, because I have two channels and they'll suggest the one channel to the other channel, but they won't suggest my new shit. They'll just suggest the old shit. So I know I spent an hour, a couple hours actually deleting videos and lives. And I did want to keep a video of every year just so that I can see my hair color changes. And so I'm gonna take little clips of each video that have different hair color and do like a hair color comparison video. That'd be cool, eh? But I didn't really delete any videos on this one yet. And a lot of the videos that I deleted on the other one was videos that were supposed to be on this channel, like now, and they were like videos like where I just like come on and talk like this or whatever, or do whatever I do now on this channel. I used to have them on my other channel too. I used to have it all on my other channel until I started the second channel. But this channel I think is like 5 years old now, so it's getting there. And I have been grieving and I've been healing and I've been doing everything, and everything I've been doing is because I've been healing. So like I put myself, like when I'm feeling negative energy, I put it to use and make something pretty, make something nice, make something that makes me feel different energy. That's how I've had all these nice things. Because I made them. Like my mats that I made. Like they're nice. I think they're very nice. Sorry, I just turned you guys off. But those mats right here that I made, I like them. I used to make them, and it made me feel like, I don't know, made me feel like back in the day. So I made that. I did this. I painted this. Um, I made this out of cement. Like I just do different things, and that's what helped me to with my grief. Like just arts and crafts and farts and crafts too. Just kidding. And I made a little cedar man, cedar giant. All these things I want to pack them up and put them away until I one day get to the market because these are all the things I made too. But I'm not really in a selling mood, so yeah, it's all time to put it all away so I can just focus on my spiritual journey for the wintertime and maybe sewing, I don't know. But sewing and plants. I got so much to do. And I would love to have some help. Well, I do need some help with my computer and stuff, but other than that, I don't like I can do it all myself, but I do need computer help or like setting up my tablets properly with the different things, knowing what I should say yes to because there's a lot of things that they're trying to trick us into updating or doing this and that, and then once you've done it, you can't go back. So I'm trying not to do stuff like that, like let them do that. Mm. What's on the internet? Two things I have never been in. Life is sad or bored. Are you real human? That's weird that you've never been sad. Have you ever lost anybody? Well, some people like they say that like psychopaths don't have sadness. They say they call them psychopaths or narcissistic. Get on all of the live streams and promote your channel. I don't. That doesn't even. Yeah. What all of what live streams? I go to Isaac's. I go to I go to I go to Mike's Buddha Mike. I go to his channel, like to on their panel. Isaac and Mike, they were kind of work together on their channels. So I go and hit on their channel, both of those channels, and I'm a moderator there. I go on some reading channels, like to go say hi. I go and say hi in the chat. I'm not gonna say who it is because I'm gonna make a video one day of them on the other channel. But yeah, I do follow like some people, and then I watch whoever's live sometimes, and that I'm subscribed to, and like subscribe to like the the what's up. I'm gonna probably start leaving those panels because it's just starting to get boring, and I don't really want to jump on any new panels, and I've had enough terror from people that I don't need to be on any debate panels, so I don't want that. And that's kind of panels that I've been watching here and there, but I think I need to stop for a while. But I also watch like a lot of like, and I won't go on their panels because they're just like they're guys that if they do have a panel, they usually have like their buddy on there or something. Okay, so those are reaction channels I watch. There's like few reaction channels I watch. What's that one guy? I watch a few of them. Let me see let's see if anybody uploaded. Let's see if I can remember. Oh, the React Files. He's good. He finds some good stuff. And Barry somebody Barry. Forget what his last name or on his channel. He has two names. I don't know what. Forget the other one is. I watch him. I also watch. I haven't watched Wonder Hussy in years, but I used to watch Wonder Hussy. Still got subscribed. I still get notifications from her. Wonder Hussy. She's always traveling the desert and exploring the desert. I used to watch her all the time. I sometimes watch the behavior panel, not so much. And the behavior panel. Um, I'm subscribed to a lot of other people like veterinarians and stuff. I don't watch them, but unless then I watch Minivan Lee. I don't know if you guys all know Minivan Lee.
In October.
Oh, and I watch Archer's Tarot. He's a good guy, and there's a few other people that I watch, but like I just yeah. The Diary, I watch some of their shows. The Diary of the CEO. I do watch some of their shows, but I have to be in like really like, you know, my brain has to be really in a day wanting to learn to watch that one. Wandering Gone. You know, people who never let their hands be idle. It is the old fable also. Isn't it old? Feeble. In the old feeble, eh? Huh. Feeble. So, die besten Dichter dann. Wandering on 62. Was du ein Dichter? Because you just said feeble. That's only German people would know what a feeble is. See, I got a moderator. I don't even know what she is, what nationality she is. Could be like one of my family members. All right, now I'm curious who you are. And yes, idling hands are the devil's tool. Yep. So I stay busy, like that's and it makes sense. And those people that think of energy wise, like I talk about energy a lot, and that is part of that too. Like idling hands, meaning they're not busy. The devil can come swoop in and make you do something you shouldn't do, right? So like when you're not doing anything, you have more thoughts. Like you have more thoughts in your head. If you're not staying busy and occupied with your mind and doing something that is going to benefit you, then you're creating more negative energy by not doing anything. And so eventually that negative energy gets so overwhelming that you got to do something with it, right? Anyways, that's why I put good any negative energy that I get in my body, like in my head, whatever, I turn it into something positive, right? Like if I'm feeling like crap and my body's feeling like somebody beat the shit out of it, I will go and get some fruit that I feel like my body's craving. Like the other day, I ate a can of pineapple. Like I wanted more juicy fruits, like juicy fruits, and I need to like go live in a place where there's fruit because like I got food in my house, but none of it's fruit. And I could eat things, but I can't eat things because all I crave is fruit right now. I don't want anything like heavy. And anyways, so turning negative energy into positive energy. Like when my body needs care, then I take care of it. Um, when my house needs care, then I take care of it because that is all energy. And if you don't take care of the things that need to be tended to, that's how energy turns negative or stale or stagnant. That's how it happens. So once you're aware of how it can happen, you got to jump into it before it gets that far. Like when I'm sick and stuff, like my dishes will stay behind. Like I have no energy. Like I'll want to go do that, like whatever. And I just feel like I'm going to like throw up or something. And then I can't do anything. And then and it makes you not, and then I just do a little bit at a time because like if you just keep it like that, then you're not going to get healthier because it's making you sick to look at it. So, a clean home, a decluttered home is very important for someone that wants to heal and stay healed and not stay stagnant and keep it moving forward. I am keeping moving forward, but in not ways that people can see yet because I don't have a vehicle. Wait until I get one. And the other vehicle was not safe for me to drive. And knowing me, I would have put myself in danger driving it. Your brain is always empty. Well, my brain is always on overload. So I'm always thinking. And if I'm not on here talking what I'm thinking, I'm doing what I'm thinking. And if I have my heart set on something, I do it. Like I said, I wanted to learn how to do tarot, and I did. And like once you learn it, it's like the excitement is kind of gone. It's like I want to rewrite my books. The excitement's gone because I've learned it. I know what it means. It's just like that doesn't excite me anymore. And now I can use the gift, but now I want to do that. I want to do readings to test myself, like see how good. Because I don't like personal readings because personal in-person readings. That's what I'd like to do with people. Because that's the best benefits. And for me to do that, I need to travel. So yeah, my brain has always been on overload since I was a little kid. Miss Wondering, Miss Wanda. Are you German? Because she said feeble. Or did I read that wrong? Sometimes I do that. I'll read words wrong. You just said a German word. Fable, feeble. The old feeble is like an old feeble also. Hmm. I've heard it being called fiddling. Fiddling. Or what was that one thing that Julia Roberts did in Pretty Woman? Fidgeting. Yeah. Stop fidgeting. I never knew what that was for a long time. I'd be like having to ask my friends, what does that mean? I'm always thinking about TV, YouTube, mm, corn, and my dog, and etc. What's etc.? Oh, you mean so on? Julia Roberts is from my hometown. Really? She one of my favorites. Yeah, she's one of my favorite actresses. Julia Roberts and also Sandra Bullock. I was one of my favorites, but I hear a lot of them had like Sandra Bullock. I heard something bad about the other day. Like that's why I don't even want to say who I like because as soon as you say it, you'll see a video about somebody saying something bad about them. So they're saying even the ones that we think are good on Hollywood, they're still bad too. Even the ones that are like saying all these things they didn't do, they did it. They just kept it a secret. Oh, but we all love Pretty Woman. And we all love Dirty Dancing. That was a good movie too. Dirty Dancing. No one puts baby in the corner. Oh, I heard the real story, you guys. I heard the real story about Snow White. Snow White. And I used to like I don't know how many other like people in our generation did that or even in other generations or whatever, but pretended your life was like a fairy tale. Like um you would put yourself in like different like TV shows or cartoons or whatever and like say this is me and that's this person in my life and this person in my life. But I used to do that with Snow White and I'd be like I'm Snow White and those are my seven dorks uh like my two kids and then my ex is three and then him and his guy friend. So that was seven. So I was there's no wait, and there were seven dorks. I used to call them seven dorks, not dwarfs. But yeah, that was one. And then before that, I was thinking of ourselves like Beauty and the Beast. I was Beauty and he was the Beast. It's making it so hard for me to love him. And then it almost becomes like a real thing, you know what I mean? But anyways, I heard the real story about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and Snow White actually had a sister, Her name was Rose Red. Did you know that? If you guys want, are you guys interested in looking at that story? I don't know. I posted it somewhere, I think, but I wanted to react to that story, but it was like really cool. But it was um, it was a story about like the whole story that we've been told about like everything is not even the true story. The true story was there was two sisters, so it almost makes me reminds me of like Anna and Elsa. And then this in the story they were talking about like Anna. Rose Red was doing this personality, and Snow White was this personality. And me being a Gemini, I'm like, well, I'm both of them. Like, you know what I mean? 1 minute I'm that, like, so I'm like that one, and I'm like that one, like personality wise. But it's called the story of Snow White and Rose Red. So their mother, and there was never an evil queen or whatever, I guess, or whatever. It's just their mother, and she planted she planted two rose bushes or something, and one of them was red and one of them was white. So she named them her daughters after these rose trees, and then they became like big trees, rose bushes. Anyways, that thought that was a cool story. Snow White and Rose Red, the fairy tale story, the real story. I don't know if you could probably find it like looking at it like that. But anyways, guys, I did been saying this for the last half hour that I was gonna get out of here, but I've been on here for an hour, so I'm gonna get out of here now. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all. I'll see you soon, and I'll do like a full moon reading in the next day or two, maybe Monday or Sunday, or on the weekend, Saturday maybe. Today's already Friday. Today's already Saturday. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.